The following video will guide students and teachers through the process of changing the default password. We change student passwords once a year. For some of you, you may have already changed your password after July 1st. If you changed your password after July 1st via the directions on our website or the mailing that went home, you've already changed your password and you do not need to do these steps today. But you'll want to follow along and make sure your current password works. For the majority of students, your passwords were reset as of July 1st, and so we need to log in and change your password today. Teachers, please use the pause play button on this video if students need more time during any point in this presentation. The first thing that needs to happen is for the advisory teacher to make sure that all students have received their sticker with login information. That information will be placed on the planner, towards the end of the planner, on page A44. There's a page that says Student Schedule 2015-16. It has the period schedule and it has computer account information. The sticker should be placed on this page. Students, look at your sticker. You'll see that you have your login information. One big change for this year is your password for AH Apps and AH Connect will always be the same. So you only have to manage one password this year instead of two like prior years. Now that we have your login information, make sure that you have a computer in front of you and it is turned on. Now that you have your Chromebook turned on, you may have noticed we have a new login screen for this year. Students should log in with the first 5 letters of their first name, underscore, first 5 letters of their last name, last 3 digits of their student ID, and the computer has automatically populated the @ahschools.us, which is our new domain for AH Apps. Once you've entered this information, go ahead and click Next. The next screen will ask you for your password. Remember, if you've changed your password after July 1st, it will be your new self-selected password. For the rest of you, if you've not been into AH Apps or Google since last year, we've reset your password to 000 followed by your student ID number. Go ahead and type in this password now and select Next. If for some reason it does not take your password, once again, type in 000 and your student ID number, or you may have changed your password since July 1st and use your new password. Once you're successfully logged into the Chromebook, it may display a welcome screen to the Chromebook. What we need to do is look in the lower left-hand corner and open up Google Chrome by clicking on the circle that is green, yellow, and red. This will open up a Google Chrome window. Once the Chrome web browser is open, do a search for Roosevelt Middle School. Select Roosevelt Middle School, or you can navigate to any Anoka School web page. Look for the lock and key in the upper right-hand corner. Click the lock and key. Type in your username and password. So if you looked at your planner, this would be your AH Connect username. That is the first 5 letters of your first name, underscore, first 5 letters of your last name, last 3 digits of your student ID, followed by your password. Now, since you've just logged into the Chromebook, you're going to be using the same password that you used to log into the Chromebook. For some of you who have yet to change your passwords, it is still 000 followed by your student ID number. Otherwise, for those of you that have changed it after July 1st and were able to log into the Chromebook with your new password, you're going to type that new password here again. Remember, you only have to remember one password this year. The one password will get you into the AH Connect and also AH Apps Google. Once you have this information correct, select Login. You'll notice that the screen has changed slightly. It said, your password has expired. Click here to change your password. If you do not receive this message, one or two things have happened. Either one, you've already logged in and you're successfully into the system because you've already changed your password. Otherwise, the second scenario would be that it did not let you in and it says incorrect username and password. Now think back to what you used to get into the Chromebook because it's the exact same information. So slow down, type it again. And for everyone else who has your password has expired, go ahead and click here to change your password. The system will load up the change password screen. It has indicated that my password has expired. Click OK. The first step is to enter in my current password, which would be 000 followed by my student ID number. Navigate down to the new password. It's displaying the criteria you need to meet in this new password. I would highly suggest that students take some time to write down this password somewhere in their planner. A reminder that it must have at least 8 characters. It may not contain your first or last name. It must include both letters and numbers. It must include both one uppercase and one lowercase letter. And it must include at least one special character. It's very critical that all of these criteria are met, otherwise you will not be able to change your password. So if need be, pause the video and allow students to create their passwords. Now that you have your password created, we're going to put the password into the new password field. I'm going to go ahead and use my favorite food, TACOS, tacos, put in my favorite number, 135, and end with an exclamation point. You'll see that it tells me that my password meets the criteria. That's great news. I need to type that password in again just to make sure I have it in correctly. TACOS 135 exclamation point. My passwords match, and I know that because the change password button is available. If you cannot click on the change password button, that means you did not type the passwords identical. So go back, delete out one of the passwords or both of the passwords, and start from scratch and type them in again so that you are able to click change password. Once you click change password, it will load into the screen with all of the apps that you can use throughout the school year. There are some of you who may get the screen to answer the challenge questions. There are many challenge questions, but remember, you only need to answer 2 of the challenge questions, and then you can continue on to see the apps like the rest of the students. A reminder to students that if you ever forget your password throughout the school year, come back to this screen at the lock-in key, click Forgot My Password, type in your username, and then it will ask you your challenge questions. You need to answer your challenge questions correctly, and then it will allow for you to reset your password. Any adult in the building can also help you reset your password, but down in the Media Center, we always have the password change tool up, so feel free to stop in the mornings and we can help you with changing your password.